What's going on? What's going on social media? Listen, guys, you definitely want to go ahead and share this live. You would definitely want to go ahead and share this footage. I'm super excited to have this amazing brother. Actually, I had Tony on my live a couple of days ago. This brother's been in the financial services industry for quite some time. He's literally, man, building a national agency, helping a lot of people to accomplish financial independence. And he's actually going to be one of the individuals that's going to be at my launch. All right. So if you're ready to accomplish your goals financially, you definitely want to register for April the 7th. My wife and I having a brand new launch, the launch of a brand new business. And I'm super excited to have Tony here. Tony, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing phenomenal, man. Listen, I know we're all excited about April the 7th. I asked Siri. She told me it was 12 days away. Tell us, man, how long have you been in the financial industry and why you believe it's important for us to get educated about our money and why they should be at the 7th event.
Awesome. Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, this young man means a lot to me. So, the fact that he got me on here to, just to speak some knowledge, if you will. First of all, I got introduced to the financial industry about 5 years ago. Retired from the Navy, and I met this gentleman. And man, my life has not been the same, but in a good way. Mm-hmm. But to get to his question, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to think about something for me today. If the 9 to 5 was taken away from you today, where would that put you? Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to bash anyone. If you love what you do, continue to do it. But do not put all your eggs into one basket. You need to learn how to diversify. And unfortunately, we don't teach that in school. But guess what? On April the 7th, that's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to talk about. I wanted to be able to not only teach people, but create generational wealth. Generational wealth is a new currency. So, Carl, man, thank you so much, man. Just allow me to just get on here for a minute. But, man, when I start talking about generational wealth, man, it just does something for me.
Well, I know in our community, man, it's almost like taboo. When you start talking about money matters, the importance of financial independence. And I know specifically in the Black community, people, whether they talk about it or not, there's a lot of spending going on. There's
Say that again.
There's a whole lot of spending going on. So, guys, I promise you, this April the 7th event, it's going to be online virtual. And listen, if you're listening to this broadcast, if you're listening to the replay, we only have a few virtual spots open. Zoom does have a max capacity, so that if you are serious and you really want to learn about building wealth and how to create multiple streams of income, you definitely want to attend this virtual online launch. You want to click the link above or below this video. It should be somewhere in the comments or either above or below this video. And you want to click that link and register. Registration is free to come and get the information. So, Tony, I have a question, man. How do you think we can bridge the gap with financial education? I know, in the traditional educational arena, it's not built for wealth building. It's what I've seen. It creates an industrial situation where people, the only education that they have typically only keeps them in a certain place. How do you feel we can bridge that gap with financial literacy? How do you feel we can bridge that gap?
The gap starts with April the 7th.
Come on.
Starts with April the 7th. Listen, if you didn't hear what Carl just asked me, I'm going to repeat it. What we're taught in school, what we're teaching in college, nothing is taught on how to create generational wealth. Mm-hmm. Only thing I was taught was how to get a job, how to potentially retire from that job, mm-hmm. and get a pension. But how many people are staying at a job for 20 years? Let's start there.
Bro, that's old. That's old news, man. That's old news.
Hey, it's definitely old news. But in this new era called social media, in this new era where we can touch people in all of the 50 states in the continental United States, outside the country, you heard what the man said. It's either at the top, the bottom, or somewhere on your screen. Just register. It doesn't cost you anything to register, and I promise you, the information that you're going to get shared with you on April the 7th, it's going to change your life. The question you got to ask yourself is, will you allow it to change your life?
Wow. Now, I'm going to ask another question. What do you think keeps people fearful of embracing opportunity? I mean, what do you? I know that we can go down a long rabbit hole with that, but like, what keeps some people like actually fearful? Like, I know people, bro, like they're literally like, I don't know, and what's the catch, and like, how do we break that fear zone and help people embrace jumping aboard opportunity?
You know, it's funny. It's funny that you asked me that question because I get that question asked a lot. Mm-hmm. But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. If you're looking to do something different, but you still do the same things, how are you ever going to do anything different? I get it that there are people that may have taken advantage of you, but you cannot live your life in a box and you feel like everyone is out to take advantage of you. Right. I can guarantee you, I don't want nothing from you. Carl doesn't want anything from you. What we do want from you is your undivided attention on Zoom, free. You in your home. As you can see, I'm in my home. He's in his home.
Yeah.
The only thing we're going to do is just share with you some powerful things that we both were privy to. And what you do with it is on you. But at the end of the day, you can't live your life in fear or live your life as if someone is out to get you, because you will never get to where you're trying to go. I'll give you one more analogy, and I promise I'm gonna shut up. If you're driving a car, you know how you have the rear view mirror? Mm-hmm. If you're constantly looking back like this, how do you know where you're going?
You don't.
You'll never get to where you're going because you're constantly looking backwards. But I want you to do today is look forward and go after the best version of you. You got to go after it. You got to go after it.
April the 7th. Let's give them, I don't want to give them too much sauce, but what's one of the main topics we're going to talk about? Because I want them to understand that April the 7th cannot even be optional. Like, I want everybody to look at your calendar. And when you look at your calendar, listen, I'm sure there are things happening in your life, but if at all possible, be available. The session will be at 8 p.m. that evening. I do want to encourage you guys that you definitely want to log on 5 to 10 minutes early, because once Zoom maxes out, we're not going to be able to allow anyone else to get in. So registration is very important, that you actually click the link and actually, it's like first name, last name, phone number. It's nothing financial for you to pay. Just register for free. Now, what's one of the things that you believe that, without giving the sauce, that we're going to discuss, that they need to have a front row seat for this thing? Because you and I, Tony, we were talking about tax-free techniques, that the wealthy have been doing for years. And when they get to retirement, they're not paying all these taxes. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of letting the little juice out, but can you kind of talk about that a little bit? Because I talk to people, they have their 401ks and all these things, and nothing's wrong with whatever strategy you have. What is one of the things you believe on that day is going to be like, bro, what? You mean to tell me, the everyday budget, the everyday person, I can tap into strategies now? Go ahead, Tom.
So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure I preface. I'm talking to everybody. I don't want you. Well, he said, no, I'm talking to everybody.
Everybody.
So, we all have 401ks. We have some type of retirement plan, and What we're going to talk about is how to supplement that. And what I mean by that is, most of you that have those, you know how they work. But the question I want to ask you, because I'm not going to give it all to you, you got to come on the 7th of April.
They got to put the link, bro.
You got to come on the 7th of April, and we're going to break that thing down for you like it's never been broke. CJ just said something about the wealthy. I want you to think about if you were just given this information 10 years ago. Just 10 years ago. We're not going to be greedy. Just 10 years ago.
10 years, bro.
Just 10 years ago. What we're going to talk to you about is how the wealthy stay wealthy. Have you ever thought about how Sam Walton is able to pass down generational wealth from his heirs to his grandkids? Why not be able to do the same thing for yourself? It's just a matter of tapping in on April the 7th.
April the 7th.
April the 7th. April the 7th. I know he told me to give you a little something, but nah.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I need you to register.
Click the link.
I need you to show up. Hit the link. Put your name. Put your phone number. That's all you have to put. That's all you have to put, and be there early. Let's not be like we usually are. We always late. Let's be on time, because guess what? If you're on time, you gonna get in. But I promise you, if you late, there's nothing CJ can do to let you in. After we get that max capacity, hey, you're gonna have to catch us on the next one, if there's a next one.
Right. Guys, you heard it from Tony. Guys, go ahead and register. Click the link within the comments. The link should be above or below this video. I know our admins are working behind the scene. The link should be above or below this video or in the comments. Go ahead and register. It just requires your name and your phone number on that link that you see. Register. Don't register today. Register right now, because we're only 12 days away from the April 7th event. It's going to be online via Zoom. I love what Tony said. You can watch it in the comfort of your home. Definitely bring a pen and paper. This is not a virtual conference where you want to be in your car, not really engaged. You really want to have your pen and paper, because Tony and some other key leaders that we're going to have on that line that night are going to really be giving you strategies to build wealth. And I love what Tony said, that the wealthy have been doing these things for years. So, Tony, I'm excited about April the 7th.
You and me both.
We're super busy, bro. And I cannot wait to see you and all of our guests that will be on the line. April the 7th, Thursday, April the 7th. Click the link in the comments above or below. Let's go. April the 7th is going to be absolutely amazing. Myself, along with my wife, we're going to be launching a brand new company. I'm so excited to be releasing this with you guys. So go ahead and click the link. Guys, we're 12 days out. Like, this is ample promotion. So just click the link above or below or in the comments here and say, you know what? He's talking about that the wealthy have access to certain information. Somebody say, that's me. Yeah, that means you're supposed to be there. So you want to click the link in the comments. You want to click the link above or below this video. Register right now, even if you're seeing the replay. Okay, if you're seeing this after April the 7th, we possibly may do another workshop. Not sure, but if you're watching this before April 7th, 2022, you need to click the link right now and register. Tony, thank you for your time, brother. And I'm definitely excited about this event on the 7th, bro.
Absolutely. I'll see you there.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.